Okay, welcome to the class 6 of this voiceover training class. My name is Timmy Topper Daniel, and I'm your voiceover trainer. Like I've always been saying, I'm a voice artist for over 20 years. I actually started in 1999, that's 22 years now, and I've done series of voiceovers for a lot of major brands, both home and abroad. And when we started by telling us that's the introduction to voiceover. Then we got into proper breath control, script analysis, identify and overcome bad vocal habits, specific vocal techniques, and today we are into the acting and character analysis. Now, under this acting and character analysis, we are going to be looking at three specific things. We are going to be looking at sight reading, responding to direction, and how to self-direct. Let me say this. Like I have always I needed to be sure this is recorded. So, like I've always been saying, I hope this is going to be a short video, a short training, but at the end of the day, it always gets into. But then the most important thing is that I give out information and you are receiving that information. So, number one, what is sight reading? As a voice-over artist, you must be able to sight read, which means whenever you see a script, you start by reading out loud or vocalizing what it is you are reading. As a voiceover artist, you cannot just be, I'm not gonna put it right now. Don't just read things in your heart. Don't just read things in your mind. Don't just say read them out loud. Like this script right now, this is my Cadillac DTS. Read it out loud. So whenever you're going anywhere, you are on vacation, you're driving, whatever it is you see, just read them out loud. That's what they call sight reading. Okay, that's what they call sight reading. And why you need this sight reading is that it helps you to be able to coordinate yourself faster anytime you see a script that you have to read in the studio. Okay, like all the scripts now, I have a couple of scripts that we're going to be working with today, and they are awesome scripts. So that is what sight reading is basically. So do not forget, you have to read out loud. And why do you do that? So as to get yourself accustomed to any particular type of script that you need to work with. All right, so that is all about sight reading. How many minutes did I do that with? 3 minutes. Awesome. Now, secondly, we are going to responding to direction. All right, responding to direction. Now, this is very important here, especially for voiceover artists. Now, as a singer, as a public speaker, you do not really, nobody needs to direct you. You choose how you want to sing. You choose how you want to address people, especially if you are a public speaker. All right, but as a voiceover artist, you definitely be having directors with you, especially when your clients are with you in the studio. They mostly act as the directors. That's because there are times. I mean, I have this client. I had this client the other time. They love to be in the studio, especially Gioni, KFC, all those guys. They love to come. You don't record if they are not there yet. Okay, you do not record. Please give me a moment. I need to quickly change my source of power, and I will be right back. All right, welcome back. I know it took like not up to a second for me to go and come back, but I actually took almost 20 minutes from my end here. All right, so I was talking about responding to direction, and I had some clients. I had to go to their studio. If they are not in the studio, you are not permitted to record. They just wanted to be there. So at that point, is the client that is acting as the director. So I remembered vividly about some 15 years ago, I was doing a voiceover for this phone company, Motorola. Then that was when they brought out this Moto Silva L9, that particular brand of phone. They call it Blade. I remember vividly then. That was when cell phones came to Nigeria. That was the earlier times in our country. That was about some 20 years ago when cell phones came into Nigeria. So I did this voiceover, and you know the interesting thing, the whole. Okay, why is my system not responding? All right, now the spelling of that brand of phone was this. Let me write it here. Was Moto Silver L9. That was the name of the brand. I remember vividly. So I mentioned the new Moto Silva L9, blah blah blah. You know, I did all of that. Do you know what? To my greatest surprise, the client said, I mean the agency, because it was an agency that actually employed me to do that job. They told me that these guys from the Asia, they were Asians, that they don't pronounce this word as silver, this particular word, Silver. What were they pronouncing it as? I was told, to my surprise, that they were pronouncing it as sliver. Can you imagine that? Sliver. So they told me to go and change that word from silver to sliver. So I was trying to explain that. I mean, at the point I was confused that is it actually pronounced sliver or silver? But they are your directors. They are the ones paying. That is how they want their job to be done. So I went back into the studio. Instead of saying the new Moto Silva L9, I went with the new Moto Silva L9. So that is so that's how you, even though you know it's not right, once the director says this is what you want, you have to want it with the director like that. Okay, and now another way you could also do this is by, when you notice that the way a particular director is handling a certain voicing is not right, you could just talk to the director, just tell him, excuse me, in a very humble way. Don't because most directors believe they know more than everybody. Okay, it's only few. We only have few directors who seek the notion of other people, and well, you can't really blame directors by for not wanting to respond to others, because everybody wants to show that they know one thing or the other, and at the end of the day, views are conflicting, opinions are different, and you end up not going anywhere. So the director has to just stand his ground and say, okay, this is what we want, and that's final. But when you notice that there's something wrong, you have to, in a humble manner, crave the indulgence of the director. Like what we do anytime I'm on set, because I'm also an actor, not just a voiceover artist, I also act on TV and some movies. So you tell Mr. Director, well, this is what I feel. What do you think? You don't talk to the director as though you know more than the director. You talk in a very humble way. Like if I were, because it was the agency that employed me, if I were to talk to the client directly, I would have told them, sorry, this word is actually, like, I'm talking about the Moto Silva L9. I would have told them this word is pronounced silver. I would have, I would have just told them that this is how we spell silver. Okay, it is silver. It's not sli. It's the L is after the I, not before the I would have probably pushed that. And if they say, okay, I think you're correct, it's just my tongue. But I didn't have the opportunity to meet with the client. The agency just told me this is what the client said. I believe the agency actually did a lot of work, but the client said, nope, it is called sliver. Go and mention the word sliver. I don't care whether it is silver or not. It is sliver. So I had to go with the word silver. So that's how you do it. It's not that there are some directors who would allow you to, like most times, even before I started directing, like officially, when I'm in the studio and I see the way a director is doing stuff, I can just say, sorry, Mr. Director, don't you think this thing should be done this way? So I say, that's true. So at the end of the day, the producer or the director ends up asking me to direct. Why is that so? Because I know how to talk to them. So that is what you need to get about learning or responding to direction. All right. Now, here is the main reason why we are here. Why we are here, acting and character analysis is basically to show you how to self direct. Now, if we head over to our script here and we look at this voices.com script, oh boy, sorry about that. We look at this voices.com script, you see that this script alone, giving you the description, giving you the item, you do not really, once you are trained, you're a trained voice over person, you do not really need any director here. This script is self-explanatory, is self-directed, because number one, from the training you've got, you know who a narrator is. You understand who a narrator is. You know this script is a narrating script. And what role are you playing as a narrator? You are the sales representative. You understand that you are representing the brand. So at that point, you assume you are a staff of that company, even as a voice artist. Okay, as a voice actor, you assume you are a staff of that company and you are employed as the sales representative. So you as a narrator, you talk as a sales representative. So you don't really bring in your voice over diction, all those scripts. You talk more like straight. You don't go strictly into all the foreigner. You just talk like a sales representative. You're talking to someone you want them to buy. You're not showing them that you can speak or you have a good voice. You get it? And then vocal direction, dude, valley girl, exaggerated sound. So what they are saying is that you ensure that that is in this vocal direction, dude, that a guy can do this, a girl can do this, and I believe that's either male or female. So a guy can do this, a lady can do this, and then ensure that there are lots of exaggerated, you sound and make your exaggerations obvious. Okay, so let's work with these first. I do not want to always work with voices.com script. I love to work with them last because they are self-explanatory. But on this teaching, on this class, acting and character analysis, I'm going to start with them because I'm going to do 3 scripts with voices.com, this, and this. Okay, these 3 scripts before we go to the scripts where I hope I've not flown over. My screen is touch screen, and so I'm just trying to. All right. Okay, yeah, this is it. Yeah. So and don't forget you're talking to teenagers, all right, and college students. So it has to be high pitched, it has to be exciting. You have to, because if you look at the music that is going to be going as software music, it has to be upbeat and it has to be fun in the sun feel. You get it right now. So first things first, do not forget your aerobics. Breathe in, breathe out, bring out your tongue, do the exercises, and do not forget to have a cup of water, or if you have an apple with you, just chew the apple to be able to avoid mouth clips. And do not forget again, in art, please, you have to rehearse at least how many times? At least 10 times. Do not forget that. Go over the scripts at least 10 times. So this is the script. So we're not doing the voices right now. We're just trying to go over the script. We are trying to sight read right now. So it's ready for some fun in the sun, not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's soft sharp. Okay. Now here, for you to pronounce these words very well, Scott's soft sharp. Scott's soft sharp. You need to work on your tongue, okay? Because you go scoff shops, you know. This is Scott's soft shop. Scott's soft shop. You get that? So Scott's soft shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shake-away technology that makes sure you leave the beach at the beach. So before you drive to the cottage, stop by at Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. That's you're starting your summer off. You're starting it right. So to start your summer off right. All right. So let's go over it again. Ready for some fun in the sun, not without our oversized beach towels. So this is an exclamation mark. You're ready for some fun, but not with our oversized beach towels. Scott Soft Shop, okay? Scott Soft Shop, don't forget that. Has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shakeaway technology that makes you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by at Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. Now, part of the character analysis that we are working up here is this. Don't forget when we were talking about emphasis, expression, and energy, we said you need to mention the name of the brand well. Now, this name is so trickish in its pronunciation, but when you are reading, you need to pronounce these words one by one. It's Scott's Soft Shop. Don't make them one word like Scott's Soft Shop. Okay, you won't really get that word because I think it's I don't know if it is TV or radio. It's really not it's not put here, but most likely might be TV. So it will be okay. You could, if it is TV, you could say it fast because they are going to see the spelling. But if it is radio, you have to say it one after the other in order for people to know what you're saying. Because if you say Scott's Soft Shop, people can get what you're saying. Even if you say it slowly, Scott's Soft Shop. But you have to pronounce it one by one. Don't mention it as a statement. Scott's Soft Shop. All right. So let me do a dry run right now. Ready for some fun in the sun? No, sorry, this is a question, so it's rising soon. Ready for some fun in the sun? Not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Soft Shop. Can you see the way I pronounce that? I'm still talking, but then I had to pronounce the name of the company or the shop individually. Scott's Soft Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shakeaway technology that makes you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. So you see the way we pronounce this. I didn't say summer off right because you'll be thinking that I'm saying summer off right, like it's a statement. We are talking about your summer off, so it's a vacation. You are having a summer off. That's like a day off, a week off or something. So your summer, you are having it off that beach, okay? Because you're going to be very soon, you're going to be leaving the beach at the beach. All right, so start your summer off right. So there has to be a little pause here, even though you do not need the scriptwriter does not need to put any punctuation mark here. All right. So, but as a voiceover artist, as a self-directing person, because what again you need is that, especially for those of you who are going to be working from home like me and are going to be sending you scripts whereby you do not have the opportunity to have someone direct you. Well, one of the things we suggest again is that even if you have your home studio, and you don't know how to self-direct, though I'm teaching you how to self-direct right now, you need to employ the services of a director. I know a lot of professional voiceover artists that they employ directors. In fact, lots of them in their homes. So once they have a job, they just bring in the director. So part of their charges, the director's fee is included in those charges. So they have their personal director. So for those of you who might not still be, because it's not everybody who will know how to self-direct. Though as I'm training you now, you should be able to get it because I've gone with a pedigree. I've gone with a particular I don't know what I'm going to put. Well, pedigree basically. Whenever I teach people something, they always get it. They always get it because I think I'm blessed with the gift of teaching. All right, so now let's do this again. Now you have already seen all of this description here. You have already seen them, so it is self-explanatory. You know what you're talking about. So you're talking to teenagers. You're talking to co-teenagers. You are a sales representative. So you go, ready to have some fun in the sun, not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Soft Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gears, not scuba gears. I said gears, so that's part of the thing. You have to mention what is written. Don't think you know more than whoever has written the scripts, because most times before they give you scripts, they have gone over the scripts over and over again before it is now approved for airing. All right. So let me start here. Scott's Soft Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shakeaway technology that makes you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. Do you understand that right now? So that's how you self-direct. That's how you're going to make it work. So that's where your acting comes in. All right. So where your acting comes in is ready for some fun in the sun. So don't forget, you are smiling all through, and you're asking this co-teenager, let me put it that way, that ready for some fun in the sun, not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Soft Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shakeaway technology that makes you sure you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. I just noticed something. I didn't mention shore when I was reading this once. It was just now I mentioned shore, because I've been saying shakeaway technology that makes you leave the beach at the beach. Now it is make sure you leave the beach at the beach. All right, so I'm going to take it again for the last time. You guys ready? Let's go. In, pause, out. Now breathe in before you start reading. Ready for some fun in the sun? Not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Soft Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblock, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with shakeaway technology that makes sure you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by Scott's Soft Shop to start your summer off right. Simple. All right, it's a 30-second script. Yep. And then there we go. So let's move to the next one. Now we're looking at this company, Valley View Automotive. So could either be male or female, 30 seconds. Now we are talking to men between the ages of 40 years of age. And this is supposed to be a hard sell. You're telling them, dude, buy this right now or else something going to happen to you. So you're a narrator, but what you're doing as a narrator is that you are announcing, like what I told you, hard sell, anticipation, authoritative. You're commanding these brothers, y'all must buy this if you are going to make it in life. You know how it is. If you ain't buying this, you might not just make it alive. Okay, just kidding. So that's how it is. So thrilling. Now you have understood what you're talking about. Now let's go through this script. Now, you have an idea now that it's a hard sell. You are. There's anticipation. There's authority in your language. So you go something like this. Let's quickly go through the script. Are you ready for this? Valley View Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. This week only, enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now's the time to get yourself to Valley View by car or foot or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You'd better get here quickly. See what I'm talking about? You see this language? You'd better get here quickly. That's the authority we're talking about. That's a hard sell. You better get here quickly or something's going to happen. You know, why are they asking you to come here quickly? Why are they commanding you? Because as a language, as an idea, you better get here quickly. Why? Because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours. And the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. You see that? So Valley View Automotive, SUVs you can depend on. Now, so already you have an idea, but don't forget, even if you have all the lines, do not forget, still check your stuff out at least 10 times. So you get so used to the script. So if you're ever going to do any retake, it's going to be once, maximum twice. All right. So now let's go. Do not forget, authoritative, thrilling, hard sell. Do not forget that. Breathe in, out. Yeah, I love this. In again. Now let's go. Are you ready for this? Are you seeing where I'm going right now? Authoritative. They hear your voice and they're like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Are you ready for this? Valley Views, not Valley Views now, Valley View. Valley View Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. This week only, enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Are you seeing the way I'm doing this? Are you seeing the way I'm punching those lines? Are you seeing the direction? Okay, so you are authoritative. You're talking to them that, dude, half the price. Like, you didn't hear me well. I know you didn't hear me well. It sounds too good to be true. Yes, half the price. That's the idea. Okay, now's the time to get yourself to Valley View by car, on foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You'd better get here quickly because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours and all the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive, SUVs you can depend on. You see that? You see at the beginning, it started soft. Are you ready for this? And then we went all the way. Valley Views Automotive's got all the SUVs you've been looking for this week only. Enjoy test drive. So we went. Then by the time you're landing, you're now reducing the pace. You've increased their blood pressure enough. Now you're bringing it back to normal. That's the idea. So Valley View Automotive, SUVs you can depend on. You see how that landed? You know, it just landed like that. So we're going to do this again. I know you're enjoying the way I'm saying this right now. I just know you're enjoying this. All right. So let's go. Let's do this one more time. Are you ready for this? Valley View Automotive's got all the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. This week only, enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now is the time to get yourself to Valley View by car, on foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You'd better get here quickly because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours and the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive, SUVs you can depend on. I'm allowing you guys to sing this in right now. All right, so let's move to the next one. Mortgages, financial industry, commercial. Now, this cannot be too much of a hard sell. Just looking at this alone, because we're talking about finance market and all that. So it's going to be, of course, I knew it definitely would always be either a male or female. Okay, why is my system not highlighting? So also another 30-second script. So target demography, this is for first-time home buyers with good credit rating. So number one, you're talking to guys with who have, you know, well-paying jobs, who can afford to buy a home or a house, but they are first-timers. So you're friendly, okay? You're not harassing this time. You're just friendly with these people, and so they are, you know, taking their time to buy the house. Okay, so you are trying to. Okay, I needed to be sure because I don't understand why this is doing this or this. What's this? I don't know what this is. What's all this thing here? It's not. I think it's my system that had to shoot. So I needed to be sure that the entire script is well aligned. Yeah, it is. So whatever this is, this is not our business. This is where our business actually ends. So our business ends. The business of the editors are the ones that start here. All right. So first time home buyers with good credit rating. What is the characters? A narrator, but it's a friendly sales representative. All right. And what is the vocal direction? Dreamlike, whimsical, helpful. So you are making them, you are speaking in a way and you are appealing to their imagination. So you are not too hard. You're going gentle. Now a lady can do this well. All right. And also a guy, you're trying to tantalize these guys, okay? You're trying to make them feel like, man, I need to buy this house. If I don't buy this house, I might not just make it in life anymore, you know? So it's something like that. It's actually, let me put it this way, it's a mild, hard sell. It's not completely soft sell like something feminine, but it's a mild, hard sell. I can put it that way. So now let's go to the script and let's quickly run over it. Do not forget, I always say this. I'm never going to be tired of saying this. Always rehearse at least 10 times. All right. So picture your dream house. A sprawling lakefront property with mature trees and a winding driveway through a wrought iron gate. We're not just talking white picket fences. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. Tell us about your dreams. We'll make them a reality. It's very simple, very. So they're asking, you are telling them, picture your dream house. Now, when you're saying this, you need to say it like you are whispering, especially this first part. Don't forget, we are doing acting and character analysis, right? Picture your dream house. So you're saying like you're whispering. You don't just say, picture your dream house. No, that's a wrong direction. You could have a good voice. You don't say, picture your dream house. Sprawling lakefront property with mature. No, you don't do that. You are going gentle. You are a friendly sales representative. This is the vocal direction. Dreamlike. This is the most important thing. Dreamlike. So you are like in their dream. You are appealing to their dream. All right. You are appealing to their dream. And the reason why you're doing this is that you are considering them because they are first-time home buyers. You do not want them to miss it first time. Okay? A lot of people always miss it the first time. They get duped, they get cheated, but you don't want to do that. So this is what you're doing. Picture your dream house. A sprawling lakefront property with mature trees and a winding driveway through a wrought iron gate. Now, we're not just talking about white picket fences. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. Tell us about your dreams. We'll make them a reality. Now, this word, I just mistakenly pronounced this. I said mortgage. It's not mortgage, it's mortgage. The T is silent, okay? So it's come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. All right? So it's not specialist, it's specialists. You have to pronounce that. So let's do this again. What time are we? Oh my goodness, 33 minutes already. Awesome. Picture. So you go like, picture your dream house. A sprawling lakefront. You just see the way I started this one right now. Now you are appealing to the imagination. You are drawing a pictorial analysis of what their imagination of the kind of house. Even if they don't have any thing in their mind, you are building that imagination. And the way you build imagination, you go, like that narrator thing. Picture your dream house. Now, they can't picture, there's nothing in their head. You're not putting the picture in their minds. A sprawling lakefront property with mature trees and a winding driveway through a wrought iron gate. Now, we're not just talking about white picket fences. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. Tell us about your dreams. We'll make them a reality. Let me do this again. Picture your dream house. Now, let me quickly say this. You see this 3 dots here? It's telling you change your direction. Okay, change the direction of where you're talking, because there was a direction from picture to iron gate. Now, when you get to this place, you suddenly jolt them back to reality. Okay, just Push them back to reality. That, hey, okay, now come out of your dream world. Now we're not just talking about white picket fences. Now we are entering reality right now. Stop dreaming. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. That's the idea. So let's do this again. Maybe like second to last time right now. Picture your dream house. A sprawling lakefront property with mature trees and a winding driveway through a wrought iron gate. We're not just talking about white picket fences. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. Tell us about your dreams. We'll make them a reality. Okay? Now, this last word, you can either do them the way I said, we'll make them a reality. So, the reason why I'm doing this for me is that we'll make them, you allow that to sink, a reality. Now, you can always say, we'll make them a reality. Do you understand? So, the most important thing is you have to emphasize on this word, reality. Will make them a reality. So, you can either do, we'll make them a reality, or we'll make them a reality, whichever one works. So finally, let's do this. Picture your dream house. A sprawling lakefront property with mature trees and a winding driveway through a wrought iron gate. We're not just talking about white picket fences. Come in and talk to one of our mortgage specialists. Tell us about your dreams. We'll make them a reality. All right. So that is totally awesome. Now, very quickly, let's go to, because now you are used, you're used to scripts. We've talked about scripts with all this direction and all that. Now, let's go to scripts without direction. Now, once you are used to scripts with direction, when you see a script without direction, you can easily work with that. Now, check this out. No description, nothing, no direction. This is just a plain script. How do you work this? Check this out. The word big. What this is telling you now is that when you are voicing, this is for a man. Number one, get that straight. A big, and the word big, they are what they are anticipating is someone with a big voice. My kind of voice, big voice. We are advertising a car, Cadillac DTS. Cadillac is usually a man's car. All right. It's a man's car. You can't picture a woman driving a Cadillac. Come on, it's why are you trying to be masculine here? Be feminine, man. Go with your normal Honda small. I wasn't on the small car right now. Toyota Tercel thing. I'm not trying to downplay, but there are some cars that just fit women, not too big. For the big thing belongs to the big guys, people like me, you know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. All right, so let's get back to the work of the day. So you Cadillac DTS, you see the word big. Did you see the way I mentioned big? Big. So it's a calm with looking up, because what is big is usually calm. Does not stress to show its size. You see, you fear. Okay, so I don't need to rush anything. I don't need to talk too much. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the idea right now. That's why you see the first thing you need to understand, this voiceover is a male voiceover. All right. So let's quickly go through the script. This is my Cadillac DTS. It's got a big interior, big trunk, big style, big North Star engine. I can even run my little MP3 player through the big sound system. Sorry if you're looking for a small car. You're watching the wrong commercial. I like the concept of the script. It's so engaging and so. What was the word right now? I mean, I just forgot the word. Can you imagine that? I forgot the word. So it's so suspense thrill. There's a lot of suspense in there. You're watching the wrong commercial. I like that. Very, very creative. Okay, so now don't forget you're mentioning the word big. A lot of big stuff in here. All right, so let's go this way. If I'm directing this, which of course there's no how I direct that the client would not love it. This is my Cadillac. Now mention that name with pride. Cadillac. Okay, don't just say this is my Cadillac DTS. No, this is my Cadillac DTS. It's got a big interior, big trunk, big style, big North Star engine. I can even run my little MP3 player through my big sound system. Sorry if you're looking for a little car. You're watching the wrong commercial. And that's it. I like that. So you get the idea right now. So now we do not have any direction, any type of voice whatsoever. But with these alone, this is how you self-direct. Study it. The client is looking for someone who wants a big car. And a big person does not really make too much noise. They are cool. They are confident with their size. Their size is their confidence. So we're saying, this is my Cadillac DTS. It's got a big interior, big trunk, big style, big North Star engine. I can even run my little MP3 player through the big sound system. Sorry if you're looking for a little car. You're watching the wrong commercial. Do you get it right now? Huh? All right, let's quickly move. We are 40 minutes already. All right, now this is, don't forget, acting and character analysis. So we've gone through all the acting and all the everything. So this is a TV commercial. It's called Imaginary Bill. All right, so this is a guy, there's a woman in there, guy, announcer. So we have three characters here, the TW guy, the woman, and the announcer. Okay, so open on a time when our serviceman finishing up work on a rota and talks to the customer. Okay, ma'am, you're up and running. As he produced a clipboard and hands it to her with a work order on it, and the guy says, just sign here, and the charges will appear on your next bill, as it points to a line on the work order. So here's the woman. I thought service calls from Time Warner are free. And then the guy responds, oh yeah, of course, they are. I worked a phone company for years. The Time Warner guy shakes his head and offers a little embarrassed laugh. Hard habit to break. Okay, you understand what's going on here, guys? The service is actually free, but the guy wants to collect something from the woman. But the woman caught him red-handed. So, cuts to graphic of the digital cable in HD, Roadrunner high-speed online digital phone. So this is the announcer talking right now. Unlike the phone company, Time Warner does not nickel and dime you for your things like service calls. So it's easy to enjoy cable TV, internet, and home phone service. Call Time Warner Cable today. You see that? So this is the acting part. Okay, ma'am, you are up and running. Just sign here, and the charges will appear on your next bill. And the one was like, wait. I thought service calls from Time Warner are free. Of course they are. I worked for the phone company for years. Then the guy goes on and then he says this to himself. Hard habit to break. I'm trying to rip this woman off again, but you understand what's going on. So hard habit to break. He's going to speak under his voice here, but the woman doesn't have to hear what he's saying, but you who is watching the commercial are the only one who sees what he's saying, and then the announcer just comes in straight. Unlike the phone company, Time Warner doesn't nickel. Sorry, let me quickly clear my voice. So we go, unlike the phone company, Time Warner doesn't nickel and dime for you for things. Sorry, I didn't go through the scripts. I'm just going straight because I needed to quickly round off this training. Unlike the phone company, Time Warner doesn't nickel and dime you. Sorry, not dime you for things like service calls. So it's easy to enjoy cable TV, internet, and home phone service. Call Time Warner Cable today. All right, you see the way I mentioned this? Call Time Warner Cable today. So you do, this is the company, Time Warner Cable. You don't just do call Time Warner Cable today. You can do that, but because we did not really there was not enough hammering on Time Warner. All right, I thought the one you only saw here, because the reason why I'm saying you have to push this was that the whole acting here almost distracted us from the main company, Time Warner. Okay, because of this, what you are seeing, what is coming to your mind, what's coming to you at the face is the crooked habit of this guy. Okay, so in order to be able to bring people back, the payoff is what? So, unlike phone company, Time Warner doesn't nickel and dime you for things like service calls. So, it's easy to enjoy cable TV, internet, and home phone service. Call Time Warner Cable today. So ensure that you bring about that name, because of course the logo, you see cut to logo, super Time Warner Cable, the powerful you don't have to say this is what will be displayed on the screen. All the announcer has to say is this. All right, so that is how that is done. Let me look at this. Anyways, let me just stop here. You have all the scripts to download. All right, you have everything to download, so you're going to like work it. And do not forget, while you're doing all of this, because you should be viewing this from my website, though you have the opportunity to download them. If there's anything you need clarity over, especially regarding all the topics and all the classes that we'll be doing, just post your question at the comment section below. All right, so I would love to stop here now, and well, I would love to, like I said, I would love to stop here. I don't feel like stopping actually, but I feel that let's just stop. All right, so do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. That's the Voiceover Tips with Talkware, because that's where this training basically has been advertised and pushed out there. So, and everything you do not forget to do your aerobics, the exercises, and everything, and keep practicing. Don't forget to keep doing sight reading. Do that every day. When you see something, don't just read something with your mind, read it out loud. Okay, read it out loud. Do not. And I know you must have definitely benefited from the responding to direction and how to self-direct. So till I come again, now what we're going to be doing next is going to be, let me check it. He's going to be general script practice. It's going to be so much fun. So we're going to be doing general script practice. We are going to be looking at, let me go back to my screen here. So general script practice. So we're going to run through a lot of scripts here, from the animation to the commercials to the narration. I think in the general script practice, because of course, voices.com, they already have the self-directing description there. But we're going to look at all these guys, animation, commercials, especially animation. We're going to get out to look at the general script practice, and then we're going to work them out. So my name is Temitope Daniel, and see you in the next class. I'm out of here.